Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm doing something different. Usually I'll be posting like ACDC covers and things like that on my channel. Well, it's all ACDC covers really, just different. Anyway, I've found this website. It's called Songtell.com, and basically what it does is it's an AI thing, and it basically generates this thing that tells you a thing. I'm really bad at describing stuff. So, what it does is it generates a description of what the lyrics are telling you in a song. So, for example, if there's a line in a song that's saying one thing, then the AI will explain what it means. So, it's got my songs on there. I didn't even put them in there. It's just some of my songs are just on there, which I think is pretty cool. So today, what we're going to do is I'm going to read through them, and I'm going to react to it and just see basically how accurate it is. Here we go! Let's get started! Okay, so Unconscious is the first one. Unconscious by James Van Hest appears to be a song about the destructive nature of a certain event or situation and the literal and metaphorical consequences that follow. Yeah, pretty much. The whole idea that I thought was like a doomsday kind of scenario, yeah. So that sounds pretty accurate so far. The lyrics use vivid imagery to depict the chaos and aftermath of this event, highlighting the feeling of being overwhelmed and helpless. Yeah, pretty much trying to escape this apocalyptic situation that's going on. In the first verse, the lyrics describe an eruption that causes destruction, leaving no escape as the smoke rises. Yeah, that's pretty accurate, because the first lyric is, "It's an eruption causing destruction. There's nowhere to go with the rising smoke." I think that's the first lyric, unless I'm just completely wrong about my own songs. Anyway, this can be interpreted as a metaphor for a sudden and overwhelming event in one's life that leads to a state of being sunk and drowning. Well, it wasn't really a mental kind of thing. It was more of a made-up kind of action movie story kind of thing. Now it just sounds like depressing. The absence of anything to keep the person afloat suggests a feeling of being lost or unable to find stability in the midst of turmoil. I don't even know what that word means, and I also don't know if I'm saying it right. But no, it's not a mindset thing. It's or mentality. It's just, you know, I picture people escaping apocalypse kind of thing when I listen to those lyrics. Anyway, the lyrics further emphasize the severity of the situation with lines like "exploding dynamite, you might just die tonight," implying a sense of danger and urgency. Pretty much, yep. The aftermath of the event is described as chaotic and irreversible, suggesting that the consequences of the person's actions or circumstances cannot be undone. Yes and no. It's definitely chaotic and irreversible, but it's not really. I wouldn't say it's some person's actions. I'd say it's like if an asteroid were, like a massive asteroid were to come and hit Earth, or it's like just the whole Earth is like crumbling away, or it's like a zombie apocalypse or alien invasion, you know, different things like that. The pre-chorus line, "and there ain't no remorse," indicates a lack of regret or remorse for the choices that were made, further emphasizing the notion of being unconscious or oblivious to the consequences of one's actions. Yo, this is making my song lyrics sound even better than what I was thinking. Maybe I'll just say that this is what I actually meant. But no, basically what it means, unconscious, is like I don't know, the lyrics, I didn't really connect them to the word unconscious that directly. It was more like, if you don't escape, you'll be unconscious or dead. You know what I mean? So, yeah. The chorus repeats the word... Let me just get the other page up here. The chorus repeats the word unconscious multiple times. Yeah, that's because it's a f***ing chorus. Reinforcing the theme of being unaware or unresponsive to the situation at hand. The repetition, along with the phrases "don't stop it" and "can't top this," yeah, unconscious, don't stop it, unconscious, can't top this, might suggest a sense of inevitably or being unable to escape the consequences. Yeah, but it's not really a consequences of someone's actions, like I said. It's more just the outcome of the doomsday scenario kind of thing. But this song, I wrote the song probably like 2 years ago. So, from what I can remember, this is what was going through my mind. See, this is something that a lot of people don't actually know. All these songs that I'm releasing are at least 2 years old. I'm already halfway through writing my 6th album that will come out in 2026. So all these songs I wrote about 2 years ago, like Unconscious, Bullet in the Back, Can't Fight Back, all of them about 2 years ago. Anyway, the second verse introduces the idea of a final day and the realization that there is no one who can save the person. Yeah, but there is a final day, but no one can save anyone, even themselves, because it's a doomsday kind of thing. It's the end of the world kind of thing. I've said that a lot. Anyway, the imagery of a bleeding nose and the earth imploding adds to the sense of impending doom and the feeling of being overwhelmed by forces beyond control. Yes. That is pretty accurate. In a doomsday scenario, it's forces that no one can control. The Earth's gonna implode. Your nose is all bloodied up from trying to escape. You tripped over and fell face planted into a pile of poo. Well, that would be a poo nose, not a bleeding nose. The song concludes with a solo before returning to the chorus and bridge, maintaining the intensity and urgency of the situation described throughout the lyrics. I guess, I mean, I don't really think that it matters if it goes to a chorus, bridge, or a solo, or whatever. Anyway, overall, Unconscious explores the themes of destruction, chaos, and the consequence of one's actions or circumstances. It conveys a sense of being overwhelmed, helpless, and unaware while highlighting the irreversible nature of certain events. Yeah, I'd say so. Now, actually, you know what we should do? I'll go through the Unconscious lyrics. Let me just pull them up here. Right, so I'll go through the Unconscious lyrics line by line, and basically I'll explain kind of what I was thinking. So, it's an eruption causing destruction. There's nowhere to go with the rising smoke. The Earth's erupting, there's destruction because of the eruption, there's smoke rising, things are on fire. You're sinking down and now you're drowning, and there's nothing there to keep you afloat. That's like, say this happened and you were caught out like in the ocean, like on a boat or in a lake or something, and because of this eruption, the boat's going down, you're trying to swim, but you're starting to drown, there's no life jackets to keep you above the water. Exploding dynamite, you might just dynamite. Can't even read. Exploding dynamite, you might just die tonight. There ain't no way that this can be restored. Yep. TNT, dynamite, win the fight. I mean, if you stand too close to TNT, you're probably gonna die. I think you would. There ain't no way that this can be restored. Yep. So, no coming back from the doomsday scenario. And in the aftermath, there ain't no taking back all the chaos that you caused. That line, yeah, I see how the AI would think that it's someone's actions because of that line. I didn't really think of that. But, I guess you could interpret it that way if you wanted. I mean, because my songwriting back then compared to now, it's a lot better now, but you gotta wait to 2026 before you can hear what I'm doing as of 2023. Second verse. It's time for chapter 2, No One Can Save You, the winds are racing, and you're blown away. So chapter 2, it's like just, you know, I just thought that was a cool line to start the second verse, really. No one can save you, the winds are racing, and you're blown away. So the winds are so strong, they just take you away, blow you away, you know what I mean? Your bleeding nose and the earth's imploding, you come to realize it's the final day. So you got a bleeding nose, earth's exploding, and it finally hits you that it's the final day on earth, you know? You're calling Mayday. That is, that has two meanings. So one, let's say you're like in a plane and you're going down and you know you call Mayday, Mayday. The other meaning to that is Stormy Mayday, the ACDC song. So that's why I included that one in there. That's all the lyrics. The rest of it's just unconscious and can't top this, don't stop this, and I said ah. Well, actually, that's a good point. I said ah. So that bit is like you hurt. You know, you say when you hurt, I guess. So yeah, that's basically it. Anyway, so if you watched this video the whole way through, thanks for watching, and I appreciate everyone who's listening to the album and all the feedback and stuff. And yeah, if you like this video, then let me know if you want me to make more about the other songs. There's a whole bunch of other songs on there from the new album. There's songs on there from Stick It album, System Overload album. So yeah, just let me know and I'll make them. Or I'll probably make them anyway because I want to, because it's fun. But yeah, anyway, Unconscious, out now.